What's going on, everybody? We're in the middle of Thursday night football. It sucks. So, we're going to be talking Denver Broncos, maybe a future Marvin Harrison Jr. trade to bring him out in Denver, get a change of scenery. Stress, how you doing tonight, man?
Good, man. Would much rather be doing this than watching that putrid Thursday night football game. What in the hell is that?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know why the hell I picked the Cardinals. Kyler Murray's way too small to be a good quarterback. What was I thinking? But nonetheless,
If it
at
wasn't for
least
the Arizona's uniforms in the field are spectacular. But the performance in the uniforms and on the field, it makes me want to claw my eyes out.
dude, I know, man.
So bad.
Victory Lab, we are so underrated at this point. We freaking are. So I want to hit on this good news really quick before we kind of recap quickly just the god awful end of that Chargers game. Evan Engram is back, dude.
Oh yeah.
Thank God. Evan Engram is back. He's practicing.
He looked good in that clip that I saw today too.
Yeah, he's out there running full speed. Thank God. Now, I don't know if you saw this too, Strez. We elevated Adam Prentice onto the active roster.
Can he cover linebackers out of the backfield?
Dude, exactly. Why aren't we elevating an inside linebacker? We also got Root Beer still on the team. What are we doing, man? We got two fullbacks on this active roster right now.
Yeah, it's like I feel like I've been pretty open about how I feel having a fullback on the team. And look, Joe, if you're watching this, Pat, if you're watching this, my fullbacks in college, like, I promise I still love you, but oh my God, it is 2025. That position should not be taking up a roster spot on an offense that has someone at tight end who can play the freaking position.
I know, man.
Drives
Gerald Everett is still out
me
there.
nuts.
We got $15 million in cap space. People are talking about Chigo Okonkwo. Let's trade for him. Hell, let's trade for Cody Barton if there's a fire sale in Tennessee, dude. Let's bring him back. We got $15 million in cap space. We can make moves. Are we going to be serious enough to make a move at the deadline this year for a piece that should help us, man? If you were to make a move, what would it be, Stress?
Damn, that's tough. There's not a lot of holes on the defense.
Linebacker.
Yeah, right. I mean, when is what day is the trade deadline?
Dude, I don't know.
I'm kind of banking on Dre Greenlaw being back. So
dude, I say this. Andy beat me to it. DeMario Davis.
That could be fun.
He's got nothing to play for out there in New Orleans.
Dude, they're so bad this year. Marky says week 8. Yeah, and that would be the week that Dre Greenlaw's back. But at the same time, like, are you comfortable with just like leaning on him being maybe able to go full speed for the next 10 games?
No, and
yeah,
it might be the Drew Sanders show here in like 2 weeks, man.
Also true. He could cover.
He can. Can he stay on the field? We'll have to see. But yeah, not the best start to the season when it comes to our inside linebackers. Strez, what did you make of that Chargers game? Just overall, do you blame any particular person for the loss? What did you make of it?
I think this one is more on Bo Nix than any of our losses since he's been on the roster. Any one of those 3 deep balls, he hits one of those, or he dives for that first down in the fourth quarter when there's like 8 minutes left. Like that, like Bo made wrong choices and bad execution a couple times, and it was just kind of like I'm at this point where I'm like, Bo, come on, man. Like, you did not look like this 7 months ago. Why do you look like this now? So it's been a little frustrating. if I'm being completely honest. But I don't want to place too much blame on Bo, because at the same time, like, our defense couldn't get a stop in the fourth quarter. Like, it was
Mhm.
just like a bunch of things like all culminating at the same time into the fourth quarter, where it was another third straight time really where we just can't put the Chargers away. And I am so tired of losing to Jim freaking Harbaugh. It makes me want to gouge my eyeballs out.
Yes.
That's the second time I've said that on the show, and we're only 6 minutes in here.
I did have a dream the other day. This is totally random. That y'all lost to Michigan again this year.
Yeah, well, you better take it back, or I will hunt you down.
Yeah, man. But we got Harbaugh yet again. What would you do? What do you think needs to be done to get Bo Nix back in this rhythm? Back in his rhythm? Because I was looking at it right now. He's at 64% completion. He threw for like 66.5 completion percentage last year. His completion percentage in the intermediate parts of the field are significantly less than where he finished last season. So, it's definitely a little bit of a sophomore slump right now. What do you do to get him out of that?
Yeah. I saw something today about the Broncos offense has been facing zone coverage more than any other team in the NFL. At like a really, really heavy rate. And I don't know if it's catching Bo by surprise. Because there are plays like, for example, those tight end stick routes. Bo hasn't thrown a single accurate ball on one of those yet this season. Yeah, Zach knows exactly what I'm talking about. He hasn't thrown an accurate ball on those tight end stick routes once this season. Like, the 3 times the ball's been caught, it's been like Troutman and Kroll like laying out, like diving for a ball, where they're just like setting up in the soft spot between 2 linebackers zones, and Bo's not putting it where it needs to be. So I don't know if the zone coverage is catching Bo off off guard, like he's just not like making sense of it when he sees it, or if he's not trusting what he's seeing. And so I don't know. I think it's going to be some more of the. I think it just needs to be some coaching stuff. Like, I think Davis Webb needs to be really involved and like talk to him about like, hey, just so you know, like, teams are you're facing zone coverage more than any other coverage. Like, you need to be ready for this. We've got zone beaters called. We don't need to worry about the man beaters. We don't need to necessarily worry about the deep ball. Obviously, keep throwing the deep ball, but it's finding that rhythm because you're taught as a receiver, as a skills guy, if you're running a route and you're running against zone coverage and no one's chasing you, that means that it's zone, and you stop, you sit down,
Right.
You slow down your route, you just sit in the soft spot, you find the window. So I'm sure they're doing their job, and so I just think Bo needs to figure something out. When he sees his guys sit down, he needs to put it on him, because like that's one of the strongest parts of Bo's game is his accuracy.
Yeah.
And I just haven't seen it over the first 3 weeks, and it's been really strange.
I think Zach brings up a really good point here. Yeah, this might be the time to start involving RJ Harvey a little bit more in the passing game. We've talked in the offseason about, can we get a guy in here that can run a Texas route? RJ Harvey, he has the potential to run a Texas route.
Yeah.
Create an issue for an opposing defense. And I want to say, I know that some people, I think it's kind of in the minority, they seem to be like upset with RJ Harvey. We're talking about 3 games in his rookie season right now.
He's only been a running back for like 4 seasons of his entire football career.
But he's averaging 6 yards a carry right now. He's been efficient. That's awesome to see. I still think right now JK deserves probably the majority of the snaps right now, although we need to be careful with that because of his injury history. I want to see more RJ Harvey, man. I want to see him more involved in this passing game.
He had 2 carries last week.
Yeah, but he could be a weapon. I think there was a pass to him in the flat in the fourth quarter last game that got called back because Adam Troutman freaking put his hand over the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Whatever that was about. But Again, just get him the ball in space. He's able to create.
Let me go back to your initial question. Who can you put the blame on? The penalties. Oh my God. I had totally forgotten about them until you said that thing about Adam Troutman. The freaking penalties, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I think getting RJ Harvey involved like more in the game is going to be good. I think just riding the hot hand and continuing to feed it. Like JK had a hell of a game last week.
Yeah.
Like and I don't know if this is actually true or not, but Henry Chisholm today mentioned a stat that like makes me want to pull my hair out. J.K. Dobbins is currently on track to have the most rushing yards by a Broncos running back in a single season since Clinton Portis.
I love it. That's so sad.
How long ago was that? Was 20 years ago, dude. Like, come on. So I don't know. I think we need to really push into running the football and really getting Bo out of the pocket, because he does not look comfortable in the pocket right now. And until he settles down, we need to get him out of the pocket and throwing on the run where he can choose to throw it or just tuck it and go.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we were to run the ball quite a bit, some of those bootleg play action fakes might work a little bit.
1,000%.
Yeah. I know that there were times where we were running play action, booting out a little bit against Tennessee. And I mean, they were like blowing that thing up, but I don't really think we ran it particularly well, if I remember correctly, against Tennessee. But yeah,
some beef up front though.
Yeah. I think like right now, the best thing we can do for this defense is also establish a run game. I don't want to give Cincinnati too many possessions in this game, although Jake Browning, he ain't anything special.
Chase Brown sucks.
Firepower, man.
Chase Brown is terrible. He is having the worst running back season since 2000 in like the NFL. It's bad. It's like really bad.
Yeah. So,
but you're right. We got to limit the possessions. You have to. I mean, how many times did we go 3 and out last week?
Probably 3 or 4 times, I think.
Like a lot, and specifically times where we needed to not go 3 and out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. Just like leaning on the run game and all that stuff. But at the same time, like I also feel like I'm not in the like the part of Broncos country that is like doom and gloom right now, because we've lost to 2 3-0 teams who are on their way to winning their divisions by a grand total of 4 points.
And we never trailed, as you showed me earlier today, man.
Yeah, like insane. We haven't trailed in the fourth quarter all season. And so it's like you get that, and then you get the run game going and really lean on something like that. Then it changes everything. Like those 2 losses turn into wins. It's just, it's complimentary football. It hasn't happened yet. The 1 week our offense and defense were playing well. Our special teams looked like they had never touched a football field before. It's more of the same of the stuff that we've been dealing with for years now at this point. And I feel like I've been ranting all episode long so far, but like I think someone said it in the locker room last week, is like, we have to learn how to win football games. Like the Denver Broncos need to learn how to win football games. And we're not as close as I think a lot of us thought we were.
Yeah, I think right now we've taken care of business against teams that we should be going back to the start of last year for the most part.
Yeah.
And we did that against Tennessee, although it was sloppy on the offensive side. We have to learn how to beat good teams on the road. I think, again, some silver linings. I've chilled out a little bit from my initial post-game reaction right after the game concluded, where I said, man, this team sucks.
Dude, I crashed out on Twitter so hard too. I was right there with you.
Yeah. But I mean, that's also the beauty of instant reactions. Like you get those hot takes, you get the emotions out. But these are 2 losses on the road. We're not blowing fourth quarter leads yet at home. And as long as we take care of business at home throughout the year, hey, a couple road losses, it might affect us for the division title, but we're still in plenty control of our destiny for a playoff berth. but we need to make sure that we continue to handle business against teams that we should absolutely beat. And that's starting with Cincy, man. I mean, this team lost to Minnesota with Carson Wentz last
Yeah.
week, and it wasn't even close.
No, it was a blowout.
Yeah, man. Zach saying here, yeah, so many statistical anomalies. It just shows you how thin or how razor thin the margin is, between wins and losses in the NFL. I did a video on this earlier this week, Strez, talking about what could help Bo Nix kind of get out of this slump that he's in right now. And maybe it's integrating some more Pat Bryant, in the slot. I thought that we would be missing Evan Engram this week. So I'm glad that we potentially have two guys that Bo can target over the middle. But
big targets too.
Yeah. But I'm done. Like you pointed out, I'm done having freaking Adam Troutman and Lucas Kroll out there over the middle, man.
Yeah.
How about some more Pat Bryant and Evan Engram?
Yeah. Sean Payton loves his 12 personnel, though, dude.
I know, dude.
I know that personnel has been a major topic of conversation amongst some of the people that I like consistently interact with on Broncos Twitter. Mm-hmm. So like, I don't want to talk about personnel groupings and how often we change and all that kind of, I don't care that we change personnel groupings as often as we do. I do care when those personnel groupings are being changed with less than 20 seconds left on the play clock.
Dude, I know, man.
Because then you got 5 seconds left before the mic shuts off to get that 17-sentence paragraph of a play call out of your mouth, Sean Payton's mumble mouth, into the freaking earpiece of Bo Nix's helmet. And then he's got to get he's got to rattle it off while getting the guys. Like, it's just like the operation just isn't smooth still. Also, and it's another thing that's been driving me nuts, where Bo is like making his check at the line, and he's like, snap it, like we're running out of time. Like, that should not be happening to your second-year quarterback. He needs to still have a little second longer to see what he's seeing in front of him, so that he knows that he is making the right reads pre-snap and post-snap. Like, it's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal point. I don't think I've talked about it here on any of my streams. We talked about it last year on the channel, but one thing that you can do to help settle a quarterback down, a young quarterback, is making sure he's got plenty of time at the freaking line. And right now, you're right. For the most part, with a lot of these play calls, they're getting set with less than 10 seconds left on the clock. How can Bo be comfortable? And you're not doing any favors to an already overly anxious quarterback.
Yeah, that has
you're not
happy
calming
feet
down at all.
Naturally. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's like, that's something that has been driving me crazy. It's like Sean doesn't know what he wants to do. And I'm not asking for Sean Payton to give up play calling duties, because that's not like, that's one of the reasons why we traded those picks and basically Bradley Chubb to get Sean Payton, was because of his offensive mind. Right. I just need him to like hurry up. Like, no, if you have a first down run, what do you want to do? If you have a long pass play, what do you want to do? Like, Sean has to have those things ready to go. And it just like, it feels like he's not prepared for that kind of stuff sometimes. And it's like, I'm at my wit's end watching this, like Bo, like when you have the silent count, especially, you're already slow to get the snap off. And then you are running out of time on the play clock. It's even worse then. He's like stomping his foot in the ground, like clapping, like Quinn isn't getting turned around and slapping Wattenberg fast enough. Like, it just like, it's a whole mess at the line of scrimmage, and it just does not. And I swear to God, dude, I got Sunday ticket finally. I just bit the bullet and went ahead and got it. I watched 9 different football games on Sunday. None of them looked like we looked like on offense at the line of scrimmage.
That's so bad.
Like, it's crazy. Am I wrong? Like, Kyler Murray looks entirely settled. Granted, he's been in the league for a lot longer. Sam Darnold looks much more settled. And the Thursday Night Football game, like, they don't look like they're having to rush to get the ball snapped and make a play.
Yeah, it's just a disaster after the snap. Yep.
So that's really my biggest thing, is like it's the operation piece, because I feel like if Bo was able to like get his dummy cadence in, make his checks at the line of scrimmage, do his next cadence, and still had 6 seconds left on the play clock before the ball snapped, like, he's going to be so much more settled and ready to make like the correct play.
Yeah.
But when you're anxious to get the ball snapped, now everything else in your brain is sped up. It's just, It drives me nuts.
And at this point last year, or a week before, going into week 3, I think it was going into Tampa, we were like, how do we get Bo in a rhythm? And we went no huddle, I think, on that first drive. We ended up driving
Yeah.
down, and I think he ran it in, or maybe it was Jaleel. I forget the order in which they scored, but that was a fantastic first drive. Maybe they go no huddle a little bit. Maybe they're just trying to work on like other things, but I think that I talked about this on Horsepower Hour too. I just feel like they don't really. Sean Payton doesn't have like those go-to plays yet,
Yeah.
I guess. And going into week 4, it's like, man, we really need some just basic plays that we know we can execute against certain looks and guys that you just know you want to go to outside of Cortland Sutton if they're gonna blanket him, right? It's been great to see Troy Franklin step up. It's been nice to have Evan Engram when he's on the field, but yeah, I'm not saying we go remember the Titans playbook or anything like that. Not like 8 plays, but it would be nice to have.
Yeah,
8
like
plays that we can spam sometimes.
that.
To
Bo
get yourself in a rhythm.
knows.
Yeah.
That Bo knows, and that he also likes.
Yeah,
Because it's one thing
that
to know.
screens.
Yes. RPO. Perfect.
Yeah.
Fake toss out of the gun to a backside quick slant. Those kinds of things that Bo does really well.
Yeah, go back to some stuff he was running at Oregon, man. And I think we got enough speed in this receiver core to run some of that stuff. Like,
yeah,
I think we can. But again, I think a lot of this stuff becomes easier for him if we're able to run the ball effectively against Cincinnati. This is Austin's absolutely correct, man. We cannot be overlooking anybody. This is the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
This is a must win right now for the Broncos. You absolutely have to take care of business at home after dropping 2 on the road, man. We don't want to fall back too far behind the Chargers. And you know the Chiefs, sadly, eventually will wake up and start winning games.
Yeah. And we have, well, I thought we were going to have at least a 1-game lead on them. Now, I mean, we're tied with them currently. So we like have to get a jump. We have to get going.
Yes.
Good. Chargers are not slowing down. Like Justin Herbert has, I've seen enough. Justin Herbert has taken the step. We pressured him on 64% of his dropbacks, and he still threw for 300 yards. Like Justin Herbert has finally arrived after years and years and years and years and years of like projecting him to be a top 5 quarterback. He's objectively being one of those finally this year. So like, yeah, we absolutely have to get going. And this Bengals team getting into like this football game, like is coming at the perfect time because like our defense is going to get to pad their stats a little bit against this offense because they are not playing well right now. I was concerned about their offensive line at the beginning of the season, watching Joe Burrow run around like a chicken with a head cut off during the preseason. I was like, uh-oh, it ain't going to be pretty for them.
No.
But now that Joe Burrow's not even the one throwing the passes and Chase Brown looks the way he does, defense should eat. And then, I mean, we all know about the Bengals defense. Dude. So this isn't a great opportunity for the offense to like get into a rhythm and get stuff going. And they have to win this game. If they don't win this game, like I'm ready to, I'll hit the panic button for all of Broncos country.
Yes. Yeah. This is a must win. This is a game where we should take care of business. And like you said, man, Justin Herbert performed like an elite quarterback against pressure last week against us. I do not expect that from Jake Browning. Courtesy of Zach Seegers, thanks for sending me this, Strez, said, Denver's the only team in the NFL with multiple edge rushers in the top 7 in pass rush win rate. Cooper with 26.4%, that's 4th, and Benito with 25%, that's 5th. And multiple players are ranking in the top 12 of per snap pass rush impact, aka PRP score. You got Benito at 15.6, 1st, then Cooper 12.5 and 5th. And Jonah Ellis has been substantial.
Dude, he's been awesome on special teams too.
Yes.
Jonah has been awesome.
Dude, do you move Jonah Ellis to inside linebacker if you can't get him on the field, man, enough at the edge position, dude? I know that's kind of been brought up a lot this week.
That's not even something I've thought about, actually.
Yeah.
Because he's got the chops to play special teams. So I mean, he's got the chops to run. I mean, he's a bigger guy.
And didn't Micah Parsons start out as an inside?
Yeah, he technically was, but I mean, he's a special case.
Jonah Ellis is kind of special too. I mean, I think like right now, this might be oversimplifying it. I mean, you're the football guy, Strez, but the way that I look at things is like you just want to get your best athletes, your best 11 athletes on the field as often as possible, man. I feel like Jonah Ellis is a substantially better athlete than Alex Singleton.
Oh yeah, I think that's obvious.
So I know that that's a lot to put on in his plate, right? And Vance Joseph has not had success doing that. But, I long for the day that we could eventually take an athlete like Hugh Robinson and have somebody like that at inside. Yeah, man, maybe even Jahdae Barron, man. It's something like that. Right now, we haven't seen much out of this draft class yet. I'm not freaking out because, again, it's only week 4. But
and
man,
they're like situational positions that we drafted too.
I know. It's kind of frustrating.
It is a weird
edge.
Yeah. It's like a weird thing.
Savion yet. It'd be nice to see Savion, what's his face? Why am I
Jones
forgetting about it? From LSU, Savion Jones. Yeah, and Q Robinson, 5th edge. Have we even seen him on special teams? Dude, is he even getting a shirt? I don't even know.
I don't think he's been on the active roster.
Yeah,
I think he's still practice. Yeah, I think he's either been like a healthy scratch or has been like a practice squad guy.
Yeah. Honestly, maybe more Hufanga, something like that, dude. But honestly, I'm gonna be a little pissed off if we just see the same thing at inside linebacker with what we've been seeing. Not to treat this again.
Here's the answer.
Say what?
Here's the answer.
Tell me.
I've been pounding the freaking table for this guy out of Boise State for 4 years. Give me JL Skinner.
At linebacker.
Yes. He's the same size as Alex Singleton.
And runs way faster.
He's a way better athlete.
I'd like to see something new because the definition of insanity is just doing the same thing again and again. We've seen enough of Alex Singleton and enough of Justin Sternad.
Dude, he is 6'4", 220.
And fast. But it would just be nice to see a little bit of a rotation throughout this game. I'm not saying bench him. That's not realistic, right? But it would be nice to include some of these guys.
Yeah.
And again, Strez, I don't know how closely you watch preseason, but does Lavelle Bailey just suck now? Like, I don't know why we haven't seen him at all.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think we were holding out hope for Dre Greenlaw to be healthier quicker than we thought he was. And then I think it was way worse than it was, which again goes back to the thing that I've said about Sean Payton since he came to Denver. Believe about 33% of the things that he says, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just kind of more of the same, where I'm just like, I don't know what to believe sometimes about some of the defensive personnel.
I know, man. I know playing inside linebacker is a tough thing, but I'm with Rep on this, man. I would rather see some better athletes at inside, man. How much worse could it get, man?
Yeah, what are they going to do? Chase the running back down the sideline and then miss the tackle? Oh, wait, that's already what's happening.
I mean, will they not anticipate as good as Alex Singleton? What difference does it make, man? What difference does it make if Alex Singleton's late to the spot anyways?
Yeah, and JL Skit, he's 24. He's not coming off of a season-ending knee injury. And he has a nose for the football. He is so hype when he's on the field. And he's every special team snap except for field goal, he is on the field, I'm fairly certain. JL Skinner is
our linebackers right now.
Dude, I could not answer that question.
I'm looking this up. Should probably know this as a Broncos content creator.
Jeff Schmedding?
He's new. Jeff Schmedding.
From Auburn? That's where he got him from? Why isn't Todd Davis full-time ILB coach? What's going on here?
Yeah, come on. Can't Todd Davis teach freaking Jonah Ellis, Q Robinson, JL Skinner how to play the position?
1,000%. Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, Schmedding.
Yeah. I do think that it is worth exploring. And obviously, like Sean said, he loves our little internet show. So maybe the Blucifer Boys is one of the ones that he watches. Sean, if you're watching this, please put JL Skinner with the inside linebackers for a week. I'm begging.
Please. Sean, come on now, man. You got nothing to lose. And we're going up against Cincy, man. Again, we should score on every drive this game. That's how I feel about it, man.
Yeah. Shamar Stewart's probably out.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Cam Taylor-Britt was limited this week or today with a hamstring injury. So, man, this should be a good outing for our offense.
Hey, we get our revenge against Dalton Reisner. You don't ever push a quarterback, even if he is Russell Wilson.
That's true. Yeah, he was a full participant today. But Noah Fant was out with a concussion, did not practice today, and Samaje Perine was a full participant today.
Samaje Perine averaging way more yards per carry than Chase Brown right now, by the way.
Yeah. Are we surprised by that? And are we surprised by that? He was the best running back in our running back room when he was in Denver.
Dude, man. Whatever, Perine, dude. I was not a fan of Perine while he was here, man. Although we should have involved him more in the offense. I agree. Because the other guys weren't good either. But, yeah, here's the thing, man. Sheba's saying this, man. I've never heard of this man in my life.
Yeah, this is actually the first time I'm hearing his name, too, and I literally talk about the Broncos for money.
Actually, this is kind of concerning, dude. This guy has never coached in the NFL.
He's got 21 years of coaching experience.
Wait,
am I seeing that right?
Dude, 21 years of coaching experience at the collegiate level. Dude, how about the NFL level?
You're coaching linebackers. They're dumb. See ball, get ball. It ain't hard.
Dude, that is not how they describe it, Strez. They describe it, I feel like, as an incredibly cerebral position. Is that not? I don't know. Am I wrong on that? You're the football guy.
Have you ever met an inside linebacker? My roommate in college was an inside linebacker. Let me tell you a story. He stood in front of a fan while it was blowing on him and sprayed Febreze directly into the fan, and it got into his mouth. Inside linebackers. I mean, think of all the guys that have there are a lot of really smart ILBs out there, like Ray Lewis, Luke Kuechly. Like there have been some
Demario Davis.
Demario Davis is another one. He's a really smart. Dre Greenlaw, I think, is a really smart linebacker. But when you like the position, like you read your keys and then you go get the football.
Yeah, Roach is still on IR, I think. By the way. Yeah. So, man, I don't know. But all I'm saying is I feel like we're kind of robbing ourselves, man. You can only have two edges on the field at once.
Yeah.
We have three very athletic edges. Why don't you just put one at inside and have all three of them on the field?
I bet Adam Prentice could play linebacker.
Does Adam Prentice smoke root beer vape? Is he just like a Vibes ad right now?
It could be. I don't know. Maybe you need the guy that's going to play train in the locker room.
Dude, I'm still waiting for that A.T. Perry elevation to get Bo Nix out of his rut.
Dude, Court just had 118 yards.
Who did?
Cortland Sutton had 118 yards on 6 catches.
Dude, I know, man. He's a number one, man. Nobody wants to hear it, but that was number one stats. Let's see if he can keep it up. But
that's like one of the better receiving games I've seen from this Broncos team over the past decade.
I think Troy Franklin could reach 1,000 as well. You know, props to Kodiak. I mean, he's saying it's going to be 1,100. That's what his prediction was going back to like February. But Troy's looking great. I would love to involve him more. And again, can we get somebody over the middle to catch passes, whether that's Engram or Pat Bryant? That's where this guy made his living in college football, is over the middle of the field.
Dude, we're sitting here roasting Alex Singleton, and then he led the team in tackles last week.
Yeah, but no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're absolutely roasting him.
Brandon Jones was second with 11.
here's the thing. Alex Singleton deserves to get roasted because he directly led to those first 3 points of the game, or that first touchdown.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Can we talk about that real quick? What happened there? Did Pat think that it was like a forward progress thing and he think the whistle was going to blow?
And then Alex Singleton just came out and just freaking hit him out of his arms.
That was the weirdest like play that I've seen in a long time. And I just sat up. I was like, what is going on? What is happening?
Dude, it reminded me that in that playoff game against the Colts, who was it? Was it Reggie Wayne that fell down there and Al Wilson and all these guys are standing around. Nobody touched him. They just went and got up.
Yeah, Quentin Johnston had 6 catches for 89 yards. His long was 37, and it was that first catch of the game for him. You take that one catch away, he has 52 yards.
Dude, just dumbass stuff, dude. This team, there's always like 3 or 4 plays a game right now where just dumbass stuff happens.
Yeah.
It's the difference.
It's the difference. And that's where it goes back to, like, they have to learn how to win.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you're not, especially in these divisional games, you're not going to be able to be beating a team by as many points as you did the NFC South last year. So you have to be perfect.
Yeah.
You just have to.
When you're talking about inside linebackers being crazy dudes, this is what I didn't like about Alex Singleton. About that pregame quote that he had before the Chargers saying how, like, this week it wasn't a must win. Dude, yes, we all know that, dude. It's week 3.
Yeah.
But I don't even want to hear that. I want somebody that's competitive enough, that's crazy enough, that hates losing enough to say, man, every freaking time you step on the field, it's a must win. Because what's the standard here? The standard are those Super Bowl teams like 2015 that just refuse to lose, even when they had serious deficiencies.
13 touchdowns to 17 interceptions from Payton effing Manning.
Yeah, dude.
And the defense still willed us.
13-3 that year, 12-4.
Yeah. Isn't he a captain?
Who?
Alex Singleton.
Yeah, dude. I don't like that. Because
yeah,
I've turned on Alex Singleton, man. I think we got too many nice guys right now in leadership positions. Alex Singleton, man, gotta go.
We need some freaking dogs. We need some guy. I don't know how this is, how you are with language on your channel.
Well, I just said dumbass. So
okay, so we need some dicks. Like, we just need some dudes on this team that are just straight up dickheads.
Yes.
Just to, like, go out there and, like, muck it up. Like, somebody posted, I think it was Bree, posted a picture. It was like post a photo of something that only your fan base will get. It was the photo of Aqib Talib making fun of Michael Crabtree after he snatched his chain.
Yeah.
We don't have a guy like that on this team right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's also the green dot, Alex Singleton.
You can literally give it to somebody else. Give it to Brandon Jones.
Dude,
I don't care.
Joan Alice, come on now, man. Come on, you're smart enough for this, and that's why we need Malcolm Roach back.
Yeah, Malcolm Roach is a dickhead.
Yeah, man.
In the best way. Like, when I say this, I mean, like, likable, because there are dickheads. Like,
yeah, like T.J. Watt, like Max Crosby, like Nick Bosa.
Yeah, like somebody that's going to yell across the line of scrimmage at the opposing quarterback because your offense can't hear the check you're making. We don't have a guy like that on the defense, and your defense has to have guys like that.
Chris Jones talking mad.
Yeah, all the time. And he sounds like freaking Mike Tyson.
I know. Yeah, dude, we got too many nice guys. We might need to get some more dickheads on this team before we start beating teams better than us.
I don't think you can beat a team that's better than you unless you have a dickhead on your team.
Dude, it's true, dude. Maybe this should be like a segment on the show moving forward, like
Dickhead of the Week.
like
dickhead of the day. Yeah, daily dickhead. I don't know, something. We'll come up with something for it.
Yeah,
but I like
for dicks.
Like, it's so true. Like, I'll reminisce a little bit. I remember when I was playing college football, I was like our power running back. Grant, I had a nasty spin move. I can send you guys highlights. But, like, I was going to run straight through your chest. Like, I remember one year at camp, we had this true freshman that came in, and he was a cornerback, and he was super mouthy. Our first day in pads, I bent his face mask because I ran straight through him because I wanted him to shut up. And there were times where I would look at opposing defensive players. I would, like a blitzing linebacker, I would cut them because I wanted to end their career. And they would get up and say stuff to me, and I would respond back to them with things that I cannot say to an average person walking down the street, or I will go to prison. Like, you have to have someone on your team that is going to be that dog that's going to get the team fired up and going. And, like, it's not going to be our quarterback because I don't think Bo Nix cusses. I'm just going to throw that out there. I don't think he does. So I just like, yeah, that's funny. But like, we don't, there's not that guy. Like, I feel like J.K. Dobbins kind of has a little bit of that in him, right? Like, you see him, like, that's the Ohio State running back thing. Like, Zeke started it, J.K. kept it going. Like, keep feeding me, keep doing it. Like, they cannot stop me right now. But on the defense, like, I don't know, maybe Huff can do it.
Yeah, it's just he's new to the team, man. I mean, I know he's a team captain and all, but
yeah, I know JL Skinner would do it.
Dude, put him at inside linebacker. Put him in. I just want to see some guy get some sort of snaps.
Yeah, just do something.
Let's just see, dude. Arizona sucks, man.
What's the score?
It's 20-6.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, Seahawks are up, dude. Man, I don't know why.
All right. Seattle's a lot better than I thought they were going to be this year. I thought that Sam Darnold was getting the KOC offense boost. And then I watched JJ McCarthy play in that offense. I'm like, oh, wait a second. Maybe Sam Darnold's actually really good. And then he's been out here and he's brought the Seahawks. They're undefeated, aren't they?
No,
the Rams. They're 2-1. The Rams are the undefeated team. Or no, the 49ers are the undefeated in the
Dude,
West.
how about the Rams, though? I mean, I thought we had special teams issues. They get not one kick blocked in the fourth quarter, but a second consecutive kick blocked to put them ahead, dude, against the Eagles. I don't even know if their special team did their special teams coordinator make it through this week, but that was absurd, man. All the block kicks we saw this week. I mean, you said you watched like a bajillion games, dude. The amount of blocked kicks.
That was weird. What was happening? And also, speaking of the Rams special teams, have you seen the way that they're doing their kickoffs?
Mm-mm.
Their kicker is kicking knuckleballs every time. And the receiving team cannot field the kicks. They can't catch them. And some half the time they're bouncing in the landing zone. As soon as the ball bounces, it's a football. It doesn't bounce normal. And as soon as the ball hits the ground, the kickoff team can go cover. I'll send you the TikTok that I found earlier where this guy was breaking it down. Like, it was like, wait a second, Sean McVay actually might be a genius. Like, dude,
yeah, can we get Will Lutz to start kicking knuckleballs?
Something just get it into the landing zone, let it bounce. You start their starting field position average this year is 24.6. Everyone else is at least the 29.
Dude. And so it's like a squib knuckle. Like
it's got air because it's got to get over the line.
Right.
And they're 20 yards ahead of you. So it's got to get over them, but it has to also land in the landing zone. And like the kickoff returners like cannot catch the ball out of the air. So it like bounces off their pads. They have to bend down and pick it up. And as soon as they touch it, the kickoff team can run. It's interesting. I'll send it to you. The Rams are doing something interesting this year.
Yeah, that definitely is. Well, I guess before we get into our prediction here for how this game's going to go, do you have and everybody watching, let me know in the comments too, who is your prediction for our new segment we'll cover next week of Dickhead of the Week?
My first pick is going to be Nick Bonito.
He's a good one, man.
Yeah, like I think he definitely has it in him. He's not on the field enough, probably. But he's so good. Dude, like he is so good. He's generated 17 pressures on 64 pass rush snaps. Yeah. 26.6. He's more than a quarter of the time he is generating a pressure. The next best is Jonathan Grenard with 22.9%.
How many sacks does he have on the year? 3?
3, 4. How many did he have week 1?
I can't remember. 1 or 2. So he's still within reach of 19 sacks.
Yeah, easily. Let me look right here. Sacks. He's got 3. Yeah,
Okay.
and 4
Won a
tackles.
game.
4
That's
tackles for
fine.
loss.
Won a game. Well, yeah, he's a great pick. I'll go with somebody in the comments. They said this Chiba. I'm gonna go with Riley Moss, dude. I'm so sick of Riley Moss coming up. Riley 1 inch short Moss, dude. That's like been his career. When he is beat, it's by like 1 inch. It's always the short arms getting in the way.
He got that one tip this last week that led to an interception.
Oh, that's right. I can't forget that. So,
But then the last play that got them to 20 points, he also tipped that one. But Keenan Allen is different.
freaking Keenan Allen. But yes, let's. Oh, dude, the Cardinals are making this a game. Marvin Harrison Jr. finally caught a touchdown pass. Look,
Damn it!
he
I
is
almost put
on
one
his
on.
knees, thanking the good Lord. He said, "Get me out of here. Get me to Denver."
Riley Moss is a good pick too because he can afford to be it.
Yeah, he's growing out his beard a little bit. I think that's good. But you talked about Aqib Talib. He's wearing 21, right? Can he be our white Aqib Talib? Got to play dirty.
Yeah.
But if you're going to get penalties, stop letting him be pass interference and let it be a personal foul.
Yeah, it needs to be, make it worth it.
Yeah. So, okay. You got like a score prediction?
Do you want to do your Prophet X thing?
Oh, yeah, duh. Dude, today's video sponsored by Prophet X, your number 1 sports prediction market in all of America. Guys, use my promo code Dave, and you can get up to $200 cash back over your first 30 days. That means every play you make, Prophet X gives you some money back in your pocket for playing on the site. So again, use promo code Dave. You get the best odds ever, and it's a ton of fun. So you want to be like me? Why wouldn't you want to be like me? Get on Prophet X. Let's get to it. Thanks for supporting the show. So right now, let's just take a look at some of these plays we got going on here. Okay, right now, money line, Denver minus 375. I think that is fairly generous. They're also minus 7.5 point favorites at home. But look at this, you can get minus 101 odds. It's pretty much even.
The spread hasn't moved since it opened.
I don't know.
That's actually crazy. It opened at 7.5.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, this is pretty nice, dude. I might have to, I'm only playing with a small amount here, but Denver minus 7.5 at minus 101. I might have to put 5 on there, man.
At home after 2 heartbreaking last second losses. Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna go.
They better be hungry. Like,
dude, that's right. Location service. Try again, guys. They're available in over 40 states. Okay, I'm done reading. But yeah, dude. Hey, let's take a look at the touchdown guys too, because that's been fun. If my location will verify,
is David on planet Earth? That's the question,
dude. I wish I wasn't. Be great to be living on Mars or something right now. I'll tell you that.
One of these days, man.
Dude, one of these days. Do you watch the Alien Earth series?
No, is it good?
Dude, I liked like the first 5 episodes. And then the last 3 were so bad, dude. I won't spoil anything other than this. You want them to wrap stuff up? They just don't.
Yeah. Classic documentary.
Dude, it's bad. It's bad. All right. Dude, whatever, man. Whatever. I'm going to have to do this some other time. But let's take a look at the touchdown getters. Touchdown scores. Got Cortland Sutton at plus 140. J.K. Dobbins at minus.
Evan Engram plus 385.
Dude, that's fun, man. Root Beer Atkins was plus 900 last game. So I put some money on him, but that didn't work out.
That's insane.
Yeah. But Evan Engram, dude, I put $1 on that. See if it'll work. Nope. Oh well. It never works well. And guys, you can make your own plays here. So yeah, you can see Samadre. You could put in a request for Pat Bryant here. Like I could do like 1,500, right? And then as long as somebody matches the other side of it, it goes through. It's pretty cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things here because it's all peer-to-peer. So there's no sports book that makes the odds. It's all peer-to-peer. All right. Yeah. Can never verify my location, dude, either, man. Dude, let's hope the Cardinals take care of this game. So anyways, give me the Broncos.
Over-under is 44.5.
Yeah. No, man. I think maybe I'm ambitious. Maybe I have just orange running through my veins. I want to say we scored 35 points in this game, dude. We win 35 to like 17.
I like that. I'm going 34. Broncos 34. Bengals 13.
That would be great. A blowout would be phenomenal. We cannot overlook them.
And
not overlook them. If we do that, we destroy them.
And they're going to look good. And because it's on national TV, the narrative is going to shift a little bit about this team.
And we'll look at it in the Navy uniforms. Got to play good in the Navy.
What pants do you think they're wearing?
I kind of hope they wear white.
I'm kind of hoping that they go orange socks, regardless of what pants they wear.
Okay.
I think it would look slick.
Okay. I'm not
especially if they went navy, like navy helmet, navy jersey, navy pants, orange sock. Talk to me. It's our secondary. It's like our other color. Like they have to wear it.
Yeah, I guess so. Not orange pants.
That'd be too much.
It would look disgusting.
White helmet, blue jersey, orange pants.
Yeah, as long as they're wearing the navy helmet, dude.
Yeah, they are because they're practicing in it this week. And
all right, that sounds great. We'll win in the Navy. Hopefully, we can get on here next week. Have a great dickhead of the week to talk about. We can celebrate our Profit X plays that we made money on, and we can celebrate the Broncos getting back to 500 and getting ready to go upset a Philly team out in Philadelphia.
A struggling Philly team. They can't quite figure it out yet.
We'll see how that goes with their trip down to Tampa this weekend.
Yeah.
But Strez, in the meantime, where can everybody find you?
You guys can find me over at the Washed Up Sports Network. Obviously, the Broncos Hub here as well. But Washed Up Sports Network and the Waterboys College Football Show. We go live on We're going live this Saturday for our pregame show. We are really, dude, this weekend of college football is going to be nuts. I cannot wait. Give you guys a little hint on my upset picks of the week. Both nighttime games are going to be upsets. So do with that what you will.
Dude, you got the Buffs beating BYU?
That's not the nighttime game I'm talking about, but I'm talking Oregon at Penn State and Alabama at Georgia. I think the visiting team wins both of those games. But yeah, so Waterboys, college football, and the Washed Up Sports Network and the Washed Up Football Show. You can catch me on all of those over there. We drop a video every day. We've got like 6 videos on the Waterboys coming out this week, plus our live show on Saturday. So should be fun. So come hang out over there.
Guys, do it. Strez, again, thank you so much. I think this was a wonderful show, wonderful preview. And like I said, man, hopefully we're back next Thursday talking about a Broncos win. Everybody in the chat, thank you. Had about 50 people in here, man, throughout most of the night. So shout out to everybody for continuing to make this the funnest communities ever. We'll see you later, and go Broncos.